rose butter, y'all. Rose butter. Clean out my camera. When I tell you night times are the best times for me, I sleep. I know I'm loud with this, but they know that. Loosen up the bottom. I am making rose body butter. I'm out of rose body butter, so it's time to whip some more up. Yes, I do make my own. I actually have a body butter store. I have an all natural product store. Now, this right here, I do add fragrance oil in instead of the extract or essential oils, should I say. The reason that I do not use the essential oil for my rose and lavender butter is because the essential oils do not come out as strong. And if y'all know what essential oils are versus fragrance oils are man-made. Essential oils come strictly from plants. So I am going to have a section. This is my rose. I am going to have a section where I have all essential oils because there are a lot of people that cannot use fragrance oil. But for this batch, we are using fragrance oil. And I am a little generous with my fragrance oil. People love the way it smells. I am going to have one with essential oils, like I said, but right now I cannot focus on that. I also make rose body oil. It's going to get nice and fluffy. The more you whip it, the clearer it gets. All it gets Look how fluffy it is. I swear, whipped butters. Now I use shea butter, mango butter, and cocoa butter. When I got to doing my research, I know in the United States, a lot of us are just hip to shea, but there are like 10 different butters. And cocoa butter is a very hard butter, similar to cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is spelled Kokum. So I'm not saying cocoa butter. I'm using cocoa butter. And cocoa butter has way more vitamins than shea butter, which a lot of people do not know. And it solidifies and makes your body butters a little harder, which is great for shipping, summertime, things like that. I do need to add a little more oil. If you see it stuck to the side, is it because these butters solidify very quick. The butter solidify pretty quick. So looks like a hornet's nest. No, it is body butter. I don't even know what a hornet's nest looks like. I'm gonna look that up. Does a hornet's nest look similar to body butter? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I gotta get a movie. It's time to fluff this side up. Oh my God, why would you put that in the comments? That is definitely not what I'm making. I've never heard of. Somebody just said that is by far the worst cocaine I have ever seen. Honey, I make skincare and hair care products. I don't do that. But whipped cocaine, I don't know. It might be something new. I mean, what would they just put in the still eat it? I don't know. That small batch just because I'm and I need to keep this in stock. Like as soon as sell out of the rose butter, let me tell y'all, okay? As soon as I sell out, people be in my store talking about where is the rose body butter. So that's why I am in the midst of making this now. Now, when I make my rose butter, I'm looking for my pink mica powder. I have a lot of different color mica powders that I use, that I work with. A lot of different colors. And with each one, I need to mix and make custom colors. So today we are going to use brown and pink because I need it to be a darker pink. I already make strawberry body butter. Oh my God, where is my pink? I really need light pink. I'm not sure. Sometimes my body butters end up coming out different colors just because I be running out of the right colors sometimes. Like right a second, I cannot find my pink anywhere. And I need pink, pink. Look at this. I need to clean this out. See, where is my pink? These are not the pinks that I need. This is pink red. I don't need no purplish red. I probably could use the purplish red. Scarlet. Scarlet is usually what I use for my watermelon body butter just because the color is really pretty for watermelon and I don't have to mix colors. But it looks like I'm going to have to mix some colors because I think I am out of. I usually use a baby pink. Oh, this is aggravating. But I can't find my. I think I am just completely out of the baby pink, is what it is. So, okay, I am dropping these everywhere. Basically, I think I might end up having to use the tender purple. Okay, so we're going to use a little of the tender purple and some brown because I cannot. Now, as long as I don't put too much, it'll still come out super light because this is all white. So I'm going to mix this with a little brown. Oh, I hope this. Let me tell you something. I have not ever used this purplish pink. So let's pray that it comes out close, at least close to the color that I need for my rose body butter. So usually I use the baby pink and brown and it makes like a darker pink. I don't know how to explain. We're going to see what color this does with this brown. Okay. I might have to add a little more and that's okay. I just want to see if I'm going to have to go to a lighter pink and this is, this might just work. Yep, this just flying away. So, okay. How do I turn this camera around? So basically, I'm out of that micro. I own a all natural hair and skincare product, so that's what I am making these products for. Hope y'all, it's nighttime. But this is when I get the most work done. It's nighttime, y'all. I'm telling y'all. It's when I get the most work done, okay? So it is a little pinkish, so I think I did do good wigglers. I don't think I have enough oils to make my eczema body butter, which I am a little upset about because that is sold out as well. And I have a lot of people that want that, a lot of people that request that. When I tell you make my body butter for eczema was probably one of the best ideas. Like if you have skin care and hair care products, you have some for people with eczema. Too many people with skin disorders or they not use different stuff. It's just smelling all rosy and good. Okay. So this is the color. Yeah, you can't really see it. So I'm gonna add a little more. I'm gonna add a little more, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and add pink because this is closer to the pink that I use. Even though it's a baby pink, purplish pink is not really what I wanted to use. Is there some more in there? Hold on, y'all. It's not no more in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna switch to scarlet. We're gonna add a little scarlet in there. Okay. I really got to look. Let me tell you something. The most important thing I'm realizing about having a store is, honey, I got to keep up with product. And sometimes keeping up with product, I mean, it can get a little stressful. Goodness. I be running out of stuff. I try my best to stay locked up with certain stuff that I need. So this is how the scarlet and the coffee looks. So we are gonna see how this is, how this color is. Now this is gonna make a pretty rose color. It doesn't necessarily have to be pink, like I'm not stuck on that. I'm just stuck on it coming out similar to the color that I use. Like I said, all my body butters don't always have the same color. Sometimes they're a totally different color from my samples because I made my samples a while ago. And that was when I was not writing stuff down. So this is how it's looking. This camera gives it no justice. It still looks kind of white. Can y'all see the color? Okay. So I have not been on here because I have had so much to do. We have had COVID go through the head and everything. And when I tell you having a baby with COVID is one of the most saddest, it's just the saddest shit ever. Okay, it's sad because he can do, and then he ended up with the aftermath of COVID, which is kid tongue, where you get thrush, and he ended up with an ear infection. So if you have any toddlers, any babies that can catch COVID, just know there is an aftermath to where even after they test negative, he ended up with an ear infection and thrush. I'm talking about to the point where he couldn't even swallow. It was probably the saddest shit I've ever like seen. And we've had COVID before, but so I'm in the mix of that's why I'm sold out of my rose butter. Try to keep up with my best sellers. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I try to keep up with my best sellers the best I can, but I have been off work. I did not go in my store for a whole 5 days, okay? A whole 5 days. So there was a couple things that ended up selling out that I have to go ahead and restock like ASAP. People are already saying, are you gonna put that this week? Are you gonna have it that this weekend? I got people trying to shop online. I'm actually getting my website together so I can post it on YouTube because people also ask about my products on here. much Megan skin and hair care products. Like, it is really the best you can do for your skin, okay? There is no chemicals, and when I tell you people live by my products, they live by my products. They stay by my products. They stay coming back. When you gonna have this? When you gonna need this? This is healing my skin. My body butter is infused with aloe vera. I use 3 different oils. No, I use about 4 or 5 different oils. I use 3 different butters: mango butter, shea butter, and coconut butter. And some people that make cosmetics, they're like, why do you use some butters? Like, it's costly. Well, I make sure I charge the right amount for my products, and I need to make sure it is effective for people's skin. So I'm not necessarily trying to be a cheapskate when it comes to what I'm using for my products, And it's benefiting me because people come back, honey. People come buy my products and bring their friends. People from out of town, they contact me because they want more products. Like, me putting my all into this, not going cheap with my oils. You know, I am gonna start. I am trying to keep up with posting more. Ooh, it smells so good. I am trying to up with the producing content. But like I said, I just looked at my YouTube. I was like, damn, I ain't posted a video in 10 days. Like, we really have been under the weather. COVID was not as bad as it was the last time I had it, but I was still sick. Like, I still didn't feel like doing anything. Deep cleaning my house because I knew that the baby was going to end up sick. The baby ends up sick, I don't get to do nothing. I don't get to do nothing. I am basically bed bound when it comes to him. Ooh, it's all nice and whipped, y'all. Look at this. This is the consistency that I want. I need to right through it. Now, it does harden up. Body butters do harden up over time. So if you are new to making body butters, then you have to add the right amount of oil. You cannot add too much oil. If you add too much oil, it will be watery. It will never be add more butter. Like, you're gonna have to make it up. I remember before I knew my measurements, I had made some body butter that was so watery, it never solidified. Like, it stayed watery. I was able to sell it. I loved it. The girl ended up using it as lotion, but that is consistency that I like to use. I really wish y'all could see this color because it actually came out really, really nice. It looks white, but it's actually pink. You can't even see it. This patch is a really nice patch. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little more rose oil just because I like my smell to be popping. Now I do read to where you can't use a certain amount, but I do use a little over normal amount just because like I like my shit popping. Oh, it's so nasty. Why did I open that bottle with my mouth? Like, I can smell the rose from having it in my mouth, I swear. Okay. I'm mad I don't have enough oils to restock the rest of my body butters. It is a couple of Oh my god, y'all. I just dropped my phone in it. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. So this batch this batch may have to be for a family because look what I just did. Oh my goodness. Why did I do that? body butter in my secret. Yeah. Like I'm not making products for my store. I'm just doing what I need to do while the baby's asleep because I don't get nothing done when the baby's not asleep. Okay. I don't like my back. It just frustrated me. Look at my fishes. Look at them. Aren't they cute? I think they look like old people. Look at this one. This one hardly moves. Like it does move. I've seen it move like one time. This one right here is my favorite. Like it just got these pretty blue eyes. It's very long. I don't know if you can see in there. Like it is long. And it just whips around. And what's funny about it, it has arms and legs. Like it throws me. Every time it gets up, its legs puts it up. It's hilarious. But this one does not do too much of nothing during the day. Like it will, but look at it. It looks fake. It looks fake, but that's my favorite one. Look at that one. Like, why are you watching me and not feeding me? It's like it's what they be feeling like. Look at this one. Always looks mad. Oh, grumpy motherfucker. Look at him. Look like somebody took his bitch. Look at fix your face. That's what I be wanting. Fix your face. Ain't this one pretty though? Now this one is an algae eater. It keeps saying clean. Look at his old mad ass. Fix your face, man. Fix your face. Look at him. Get up, back up. Back up. Right? That's what she said. Look at them. They a couple. No, they big, ain't they? They are a couple. But we was told that that is one of the partners of the couple, so I'm confused. Like, are they having a three-way? Like, they must stay together. They are the same fish. I think that this is male, and this is the fish. Look at him. Kitty. Look at that, showing love. Ah, babe, I love you. You my everything. Got her over lonely. She just watching the scene while they over vibing. That's supposed to be her man. Look at them together. Ain't that petty? Look at her just swimming around looking sad. Yeah, she over with your man. Look at this man. Fix your face, bruh. He just looked like he came home and his wife took the kids, the furniture, and the dog. Just mad looking. Look at her watching him vibe on the other side of the tank. Look how they follow each other. They got an algae eater eating out. Yo, mad motherfucker. Look at his face. Look at his face. Don't you lost your food stamp card, bro? Now they over together. Now you gotta watch. Looking ass. Like trying to bite him. They don't play with him. I don't know. He looks sad all the time and grumpy. They probably don't like his vibe. It's like bringing bad vibes and bad energy. Look at him. We used to finding mates for them, for all of them, but they will not make babies unless you put them in a tank together. Look how long it is. Look at it. See, it just do a little swish around. It goes right back to the spot. Man, look at him. Fucking with the fish. Look at him, though. Look at his face. He just looks sad. Like, what happened? What happened, bro? Look at him trying to eat the same. Ain't no algae to eat because the tank just got cleaned. But that's enough of them. I got to finish. Now it's time to fill up these containers. Now I do 8 ounce containers, 6 ounce containers, and 2 ounce containers. I'm not used to have all these different size containers. But the building that my store is in, we have a lot of travelers that come out of town, and when you get on the plane, you cannot get on the plane with over 2 ounces. So my bottles and my travel size are all going to stay 2 ounces to make sure I don't miss that money. Because there was so many travelers that would come through and tell me that they could not take my body butters home because they was getting on the plane. So where are my containers? What the hell? Oh, which where the box is, y'all? I got to say. So these are the 2 ounce containers, and these are the 6 ounce containers. I'm out of the 8 ounce containers. I get all my containers from Amazon. People be telling me to use all these fancy companies. They spending $50 for 30 containers. I'm not doing it. These containers are plain. They are leak proof. They look beautiful with my label on there. I'm gonna go with that. Now this is for free. I do need a little more oil. So let's get that cracking. Pass me that big ass fish. I swear whoever brought these fish home, I thought he was saying we was gonna get some cheaper fish or something. I did not see these big ass fish. Yep, and use a handheld blender, which I am eventually going to get away from because who wants to be hands when you can use a hands-free blender? That's what I rather use. I am. I do cut down our containers because I like for my people to get the full amount of product. I cannot stand. I fill myself to the top. I cannot stand to get a product that is not filled to the top. Like you telling me it's 6 ounces, but honey, I only got 4 ounces. I be paying for 6 ounces. Like I don't play that. This is how they Like I said, they are all leak proof to a certain extent. This is my experience with these containers. All the containers say leak proof. All are not leak proof. Okay? So when I get to making my shader lotion, which is what I am coming out with next, I'm still whipping it. I'm actually filling up containers, Big Baby. Big Baby 582. No, and this is the consistency that it is. And I think you kind of have to play to learn your measurements if you're just starting off making your own body butters because I remember making some where it was not enough oil in it. The body butters were so grainy, it was basically falling apart like sand. So you have to really pay attention. At this point, I do use measurements, but I don't because I make them so much. I kind of know how the consistency needs to look. So I've a long way from when I start making body butters and making cosmetic and hair products. My hair oils are selling out. I now have a super herb infused hair oil that has almond seed oil, jojoba oil, black castor oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. I infuse it with fenugreek, rosemary, amla, aloe vera, neem, and what else? Rosemary. Now, rosemary is really, really good for your. Rosemary is really, really good for growth. Fenugreek is really, really good for moisture of the hair and the skin. So, I try to infuse almost all products with fenugreek, like my oils and stuff. When I get my site on there, y'all see more of what I'm talking about. With my body oils, I do infuse them with fenugreek and I put extra fenugreek in the body. Because not only is it cute, it's beneficial for the skin. Like them herbs something in there. Just gives it more vitamins. Now, fenugreek seeds come from a fenugreek plant. And you can grow them yourself. I'm not in the United States. I'm not sure where it grows exactly. I do not remember. I've researched, but yeah, I just don't remember. But fenugreek has a shiny coating on the seed, and it is vitamin K. And vitamin K replenishes your skin, revives your skin, blocking moisture. It helps with a lot. It helps with making your skin an even tone. So fenugreek is really, really good. That is one of the first herbs that I started working with because of the benefits of it. So I am still stuck on fenugreek. Actually, I can show y'all what fenugreek looks like. I have a bag of fenugreek right here. This is fenugreek seeds. And the coating on these have vitamin K. So, like, when I infuse it in the oil, of course, I double boil it. And when I have a double boiler, all the coating comes off of the seeds, and that's how pull that vitamin off of the seeds. And most that I use hibiscus, I use cloves. Hibiscus can be used for skimming, it can be used for hair growth, for stimulating the follicles, it can be used for skin moisture as well. I love to use aloe vera. I mean, you know what aloe vera is, and you just know what it is. Aloe vera is so good for the hair and the skin with like moisture, healing the skin. So I use a lot of aloe vera. I think even though my products are infused with herbs, I think I am going to start selling herbs in my store. So people, just in case somebody's allergic to something in my product and they want to make their own hair oils or they want to make their own skin products, I will have that. I have a couple people ask me to teach classes on these body butters, on the herbs and how I infuse them. Just educate them. Really, it's stuff that they can just Google. But some people rather pay for the knowledge. I did not. I did a research for a while. But one day I am gonna be offering one-on-one classes. Just not right now. Like I had a girl stop at my store, a young girl. She said, "I really just want to learn how to make skin products." And I said, really, you can just pull up a chart and just keep learning because I'll be giving out game, honey. Okay, if you just sit and listen. Like I'm not no hater. When I got in this beauty industry, when I tell you nobody wanted to help me with nothing, and that's just his with business in general. Like when you're in business for yourself, especially if you're from a small city, people, the whole city's in competition with each other.
especially the beauty industry. Really, I think it's like that everywhere with the beauty industry. Mostly females and gay dudes, and they're catty. You know what I'm saying? They'll see other people win. People see you as competition, and I've always been one of the people that I go for it. Like once I get something down pack, I'm gonna ride that wave. I mean, people get jealous of that. So a lot of people did not want to help me, especially when I started off doing hair. People saw that I was good with wigs and good with the color, like literally straight out of hair school before I even went to state board. People already had me in salon. No, you're not supposed to go in salons before you go doors, but people was already pulling me in, so who wasn't got to make that money? Thank God I didn't get myself into trouble. But one time I did see state board. I was in somebody else's shop, and I swear I was scared, and I was in somebody else's shop. Okay, I wasn't even working there. I called them the freaking hair police. Like state board don't play. They will fine you up to $1,000 if you are in anywhere with no fence. Like I'm surprised they have not came up to my store. People actually are I need to do hair up there, but there is no wall that is separating the food from my store, and that's the problem. State board has a lot of walls, so I'm just trying to stay in the mix of their walls. But because who got time for that money over trying to do some hair? But braiding is legal where I live. I don't know if braiding is legal everywhere, and we have a lot of Caucasian travelers. So I was kind of thinking about maybe just doing some simple rows or clipping extensions because I have clipping extensions coming very soon to my store. A lot of people ask me why I have not put wigs and bundles in my store, but it's because you have to know your clientele. Like you have to know who is coming in where you are. In the building that I'm in, yes, there are black people that come in there. There are way more foreigners and Caucasians that come in that building than African Americans. So there's no point in me investing 500, 600 on wig selling there if I know that's not, that's not the market for that. Like if it's not the market for it, it's not the market for it. I see people get in certain locations and they try to just do everything the way they do it. Honey, I had to make a lot of changes. Just like I told you, I only had 8 ounce containers. And then I realized it's so many travelers. Like that building, when people Google my city, like what to do in the city, that building pops up. So I have to have travelers. I can't sell wigs and bundles in there. That's not my client base. Now, eventually, I will have a separate location that eventually I want a separate location, period. Like I feel like eventually I'm gonna have 3, 4, 5 stores because that's just how big I think. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna settle for one store when I can have different stores in different parts of the city or in other cities. So the more popular my stuff gets, I'm gonna stack up my money and get it right. They all come like this with the plastic over it. I'm trying to stack up my money so that way I get me a second location. Like, look at McDonald's. Look at all these small businesses. I was listening to the owner of the building that my store is in, and these people are millionaires, okay? That building that they own, that is a million, that building is millions of dollars to buy that building, okay? They started with a coffee shop. It is so inspirational hearing the story. That's why I said it, okay? They started off with a coffee shop at a freaking pharmacy and ended up having really good coffee to the point where people they had a lot of people coming through that was able to sacrifice money however they did it. And then they opened another one, then they opened another one. Now they own this big old building where they are making from everybody working in that building, just having and stores for stuff like that. So I'm kind of trying to follow the lead of the people that I am around that are actually successful as far as business, and them people are very like. We start off with coffee shop, and they still, when I tell you they have coffee shops everywhere, they own that building. The coffee shop is in that building. They own different stores in that building. Them people ain't playing, okay? They are a couple, and when I tell you power couple, power couple, I got much respect for how they got there. They started from scratch with a coffee shop. So who tell me that I can't start from scratch with my little butter store and end up with a huge store? Like I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not coming to play it out. I was serious. love to be in the mall. The only thing is with the mall, they are shooting up the mall every other day. They cannot stop shooting. Like, I just feel like the fact that there's so many shootings at these malls in my city and they don't have enough security. Like, for example, when I went to Atlanta, their mall, when I tell you Lenox Mall, first of all, they do not let you bring your gun. They have metal detectors. As soon as me and my people walked in the Lenox Mall in Atlanta, they had us on metal detectors. They had police out right there. You had to take your guns back to the car. You feel what I'm saying? Like they're not playing. When I tell you in front of every single store there was a police officer, every single store, it blew me. The security that Atlanta has versus other places. The fact that they are shooting up the malls and stuff, I'm a little hesitant. First of all, I'm not trying to be nowhere where bullets are flying. I don't even have to really worry about that where I'm at now. I mean, you do have to worry about that, right? But location matters, and I just feel like the malls are eventually going to die down because they're becoming unsafe. So there's no, I'm going to still look into malls, but I'll tell you one thing I noticed. Their prices, woo, I already got the rent day where I'm at. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the 6 ounce, and this is the 2 ounce. I am out of 8 ounces, but I already have to pay where I'm at. In the mall, honey, they want $6,000, $7,000. Like to get a big store in the mall. Oh my goodness, they do have spaces for maybe like 700, but they're really small spaces. I might just have to start off in one of them really small spaces, honey. That's why I listen to people and I don't care what nobody thinks when it comes to my business because if I would have listened to people, I would have made the same mistake everybody else is. Everybody else is. Everybody is going and opening these stores the first time in these high traffic streets. In them high traffic streets with them big old buildings, them storefronts. Like my storefront is inside of a building, so it's a little cheaper, but they their own traffic. And if I would have went to just a busy street, period, I would be paying a lot more. And I may not even have the same amount of traffic. Like when they say location, 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 that shit really matters. Okay, that shit really matters. And I think I did really good with picking a location for business. And to the point where at first I thought only African American people would be buying my products, especially my hair products. Now I have a whole clientele of foreigners and Caucasian people that love my products. Like I just had like 10 Chinese people from LA, big cities, that came into my store. They all bought the hair growth oil. They all bought body butters. Like they the ones that they the reasons I'm sold out of my hair oil for real. When they left, it was like two left. Okay, that's another notice. There's a lot of Caucasian people that are educated, herbs and different stuff, but those foreign people, they be knowing exactly what I'm talking about when I say what's in my stuff. I love dealing with them, okay? I love it. But location, location, location really, really matters. So I try not to jump in. Just do something that looks good. I think that's the problem with a lot of business owners. I think they like to go for what looks good and what makes sense. And you have to go for what makes sense when it comes to opening a business. It have made no sense for me to go get a building for $1,200 just because it was good. You feel me? Just because it looks like I'm rich. I'm trying to get rich. So I'm not about to go get no building for 1200. I'm gonna go, you know where I'm at. You feel what I'm saying? Where I'm getting a better, where it's got its own traffic. I coulda went and did and struggled because that's what would have happened. I'm seeing people do it. People are literally struggling with their businesses because first of all, everybody does not need an overhead. And that's what it's called when you own business and you're in a business where you have to pay rent, or you have to pay booth rent, or whatever, that is called an overhead. Everybody is not ready for an overhead, okay? Now, when I get to doing shit, I be going hard. And I saw how these products selling. I saw how I was getting them off. I saw how people start coming back. I saw how much people love body butters. So I definitely rode the wave and went and got me a location. But it's not for everybody. Like, it's a couple people right now that's hating on me.
Because I made that decision to jump and do it. It's a couple girls that's been in the industry that I know for years. When I tell you they do not like me after the fact that I went and opened the store before they did, but that's why a lot of people didn't want to help me in this industry because my mind just works different. Like I think big about everything, and I'm gonna continue to think big about everything because I have to. I just do me. I don't listen to what nobody wants me to do. I take constructive criticism, but I like talking to millionaires, honey, and that's the whole thing about the building I'm in. You might see a BMW pull up. You might see a raggedy car pull up. Like the whole neighborhood is a mixture of millionaires and crackheads. That is hilarious, and people be like, "What the fuck would I say that?" But the neighborhood is a mix between millionaires and crackheads. I don't know how everybody else's downtown is in their city, but that's what it is downtown in my city. Like crackheads everywhere. But it's a lot of millionaires. It's a lot of people that own businesses. I was just talking to him and had no idea he was a previous owner of the building. He was giving me advice about my business, telling me how much he loved my products, his wife loved my products. And I found out he was the previous owner. I'm like, damn, this man is a millionaire. Had no idea I was talking to a millionaire. So, I'm a little strategic about who I talk to about my man, who I listen to, because I didn't got to run a whole nother different type of, you feel what I'm saying? So, I just feel like if you open a business, do your research and do what's best for you. You cannot do what's best for everybody else when it comes to opening a building. I'm telling you, I would have been paying 5, 10,000 a month if I would have listened to everybody. Because everybody, you don't want to go here, you don't want to go here, this strip is popping, this strip is popping. Yeah, but they're not really bringing their own traffic unless it's night anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally blessed to be in a building that has its own traffic. It don't matter if I got clients calling me, customers calling me for my product or not, somebody's going to buy my product. I know I can walk in that building and make a couple hundred or more. You feel me? The sky be the limit, depending on how busy they are, how long it take my time to be in there. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't get tired. How you doing? Would you like to try some of my all natural body butters? I don't get tired of saying that. Because when they try it, they bad. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it's real lesson. The building that I picked, I feel like you just gotta pay attention. You gotta listen. You gotta go by what you wanna do and not by what everybody else wanted you to do. Like I've been like this my whole career. Like I swear everybody has tried me so many different ways when it comes to my career. Why you ain't doing her no more? Why you ain't doing this? Why you let go of your suite? Why you, bro? I let go of my suite and all hell broke loose. People thought I was broke. People thought my business was failing. People thought this. People thought this. But this is the thing. When you're dealing with people that do not own their businesses, they have no idea that, honey, changes have to be made. Change to be made all the time. And I didn't have time to worry about how people was looking at me, what people was gonna say when I let go of my suite. Honey, I was in the mix of growing. I was in a mix of transition. I was in a mix of change, and that's what I did. I wanted to transition, and I changed. And if I would have listened to everybody, I would have still been lonely on the 16th floor in a huge suite that I did not want to be in. Now, don't get me wrong. Suite is way bigger than my store space. My store is 10 by 10. But I'm cool with that because I actually have traffic. Like, literally in that building on the 16th floor by myself. It was a Bell Bosman next door and a government place, like 5 doors down. I didn't see nobody. I didn't see nobody. So who was gonna buy my shit? So I'm glad that I listened and trusted my instinct and just did what I wanted to do. I literally went from 4 products to now I have many products in my store. And I'm coming out with more. I'm actually coming out with a shea butter lotion that aloe vera infused for after people tan. And that's what I'm talking about. You gotta learn your curves. I don't know nothing about tanning. I'm black. I don't tan. I get some sun. I get a little dark in the summer, and that's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But because I have so many Caucasian people, there I start realizing people start telling me they tan in my body butter. I had no idea. And then I found out that people burn while they tan. Like I said, I was tan, so I didn't know. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm creating a lotion to help heal their skin for after they tan in case they burn. Like you have to learn your clientele. You just gotta pay attention. You just gotta pay attention as a business owner. So that's what I try my best to do. Is to pay attention and make sure. I don't know. I'm putting out quality products. It is 11:10.
and I'm not going to sleep yet. So now I have to update my website. I give out a lot of business cards every week, and now it's people from out of town and stuff trying to buy my products, and I haven't even shared my site. Like I've been really slipping on my website because I got a storefront now. So everybody locally comes to my store and buys. So I haven't really had to worry about that. But here lately, people have really been contacting me about my website. And God works in mysterious ways because, honey, I just called my mama last week. I was like, I'm tired of paying for this website. I ain't got no sales on my website. Well, I haven't been promoting it. Look at me, see, I don't like some of these business owners. Some of these business owners, I don't know why my product ain't selling. My business is failing. Well, honey, you got to put it out there. I wasn't putting the website out there. Only through business cards. So this is a whole learning experience. Whole learning experience. It's a whole growing experience, and I'm just so thankful for it. But I have to update my website, y'all. So I'm about to get out here. I love y'all.